What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some more not Dragons of Tarkir. Tarkir Dragonstorm. We've got a very good pick one, pack one. That's the Dragonfire Blade. I keep seeing this being passed way too late, and realistically, any time after like pick one is too late. It is very good. There's a lot of removal in this format, the majority of it mono-colored. And yeah, this card makes it just really, really easy to win the game, suited up on even a slightly large creature. We're losing out on a couple of pretty great tricolor uncommons. The Guardian here, and the Shrieker. Guardian, speaking of creatures that are really good with the blade, yeah, that's going to give it vigilance, or rather, it's going to give it hexproof basically indefinitely, but easy pick one, pack one, colorless card for me. Okay, quite a few options here. The safest pick is going to be the Sig Appraiser, just straight up best common in the format. Keeps you in one color. Rediscover the Way is a strong card, but not my favorite. I don't want to be taking a 3-color card that's not a bomb this early on. I'd rather stay safe and take the Sig. Marshal of the Lost can be very, very good. It's a great way for the Mardu decks to push through. Stormbrood's solid. Nah, this is an easy Sig there for me. No questions. Okay, interesting pick here. Safest pick is just always going to be a Tri-land, especially early on. However, we do have a 3-color card that I would consider picking maybe third, and that's the Armament Dragon. 3/4 flying, distributes 3/1/1 counters, so can always make itself a 6/7 if you want to, but oftentimes you're going to spread up your diversity, your counters. I do like... What's that noise over there? Somebody's... It's not my computer, no. Somebody's like using a leaf blower at 7 a.m. I do like the Bewildering Blizzard, but I don't think you take it very early. Sagu Wildling, another one of the better commons in the format. I think this is between the Tri-land and the Wildling. I guess, again, the land's going to be the safest pick there. What do we have now? We have a Dispelling Exhale, a Stormshriek Feral. We have a solid removal spell in the form of the Salt Road Skirmish. This is obviously going to be better in a deck that can utilize the tokens well, because if you just throw this into... a random Sultai deck or whatever. It's a 4-mana removal spell, sure, but you're not really doing much with the tokens. That being said, I'm still going to take it here. Another Marshal of the Lost. There's also an Osseous Exhale, Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Good choices. Now is it the time to take the Marshal? Because this is another really, really good one for the black-white strategy. Again, I think I'd rather just take the Starry-Eyed here. Maybe the Exhale was better as a removal spell, though. All right, Nomad Outpost, another Tri-land safe pick. Again, not a very compelling pack. Focus the Mind is probably fine if we want to. Worthy Cost, also okay. I guess Worthy Cost works well with the Salt Road Skirmish. Kind of want to take the Humbling Elder, too. Again, just, I guess, take the removal spell. Bloodfell Caves. Over not too much. Can't say this has been a great pack one. Though we do have a decent land and a couple of good cards, but... I mean, Dragonback Lancer, if I end up in... I suppose Mardu or Black-White. I did the other day have a 7-win black-white, just purely black-white deck on stream, which was kind of neat. Was basically all the best elements of Mardu, of course, just without the red. I don't know. If I move into black-white, having passed the 2 marshals of the Lost, is that what they're called? Is pretty awkward. I need to ingest some coffee. This is actually my second cup, but more coffee. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. and somebody's using a leaf blower or something. And if you've been watching me for a little bit of a longer period of time, you'll remember the leaf blowers back in the day. Leaf blower memes. So every color but green so far in terms of a land. Blue, red, white, and black represented. I mean, if I could somehow wheel that Shrieker, that'd be insane, but that's extremely unlikely. Yeah, more Mardu fixing. I'll take that over some other filler cards, and I'm not going to take a second worthy cost over the land. I mean, the lands say to go Mardu, right? I have a black-red, red-white, red-white-black, and a red-white land already. Though, it doesn't actually feel like red has been very available. See, there's like that bewildering blizzard on the wheel. Reign Victor is just okay. The mana says take this, but this is the better card. Since it's pack 1, I think I just take the better card, even if it's not aligned with my fixing. Like, my 2 best cards are what? Appraiser, and I guess Blade. Another worthy focus, don't care about that. It'd be pretty funny if we ended up in some awkward, like... why can't I think of the 3-color... What's white? Esper. Gosh. It'd be pretty funny if we ended up in Esper in Tarkir. Okay, pack 2, give me the better goodies here, please. And we've opened the Bone Cairn Butcher. Best card, maybe Kishless Skimmer, also fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any green, so I'm not going to take the Skimmer, and this is quite good. This is so awkward. Like, maybe I get lucky and we get past more Mardu stuff, but given the double Marshal of the Lost being passed, I can't imagine this is going to end up very good for me. Oh, wait. I mean, Twin Moss Stormblood's insane. Passing Fang, Keeper's Familiar, whatever. Quarry Mountain Stalwart. There's another Skimmer, would have been sick. Actually, another Appraiser. Very good pack. Yeah, this is probably one of the best uncommons in the format, though. Caustic Exhale versus Static Snare. I like the cheap removal spell, but Static Snare hits any creature and can still cost a lower amount. Man, another Appraiser. You know, I guess I could be blue, white, red. I guess I could still be Jeskai. Ah, oh, damn it. We just don't have the tools to make this work. This is one of the cards I'm still looking to draft. Yeah, we haven't... Green's been closed. I have 1 dragon. That hurts. I think I'm just going to take the 2-drop white creature here. Like I said, I think we might be moving into like a Jeskai style deck, which means we only lose out on the Bloodfell Caves. We still get the Nomad Outpost for red-white, Windscarred, and the Mystic. Gosh, the Black Dragonstorm now too. Oh man. Guess I'm supposed to take this Fortress Kinguard. This is brutal. I don't know where I am supposed to have landed. If I had initially started taking the Mardu cards, we still wouldn't have been very hooked up in this pack. The double Appraiser is going to be really hard to lose at this point. But I guess these blue cards are cuttable, so... It's either Mardu or Jeskai. Which means I want to be taking red and white cards so that I can kind of stay open to the other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to take the Durgar here. Oh, man. Those damn skimmers, dude. This is red-white... Sorry, red-blue 2 if I play it in my Jeskai deck. That's not terrible. I guess the Unending Whisper is technically better for the double spell capabilities. Well, maybe I go like white-blue. And then we still play like a couple of the random red sources for Twin Maw. Or actually, I would only run the Monastery, I think. Well, no, the Windscarred is pretty... Wow, Sipsic on the wheel? Okay, why this? Too much good blue here. I don't think I'm ever playing that. I don't actually have any double spell matters cards except for the Focus the Mind. That is to say, I only have one double spell matter card. So all of these Unending Whispers are just like whatever. I guess they're good if I can mill them with the Appraiser or something. Oh, I mean... Activate only during your turn, only if a card left your graveyard. Okay. There is a world where I pick up enough graveyard things for Anchor to oddly make work. This is a scuff draft. Tons of Abzan and Sultai stuff now. Just another dragon here, I guess, or the Riverwalk. Because I can't take green, it doesn't do anything. I guess the plan is just to draw our Dragonfire Blade very consistently. Could take Molten Exhale for a little bit more red. That would give us multiple red removal spells. Descendant is whatever. I guess the Poised Practitioner wouldn't actually be bad for us. That's probably going to wheel anyways. I'm going to take the red burn spell here. Could take the Effortless Master. Going to take the white dragon. Oh, that's triple red. Oh, no. Oh, man. Mardu now for the... Oh, sorry, Zergo now for the Mardu would have been pretty cool. Quarry Mountain Stalwart's really good. There's also a Mystic Monastery here. Gosh, if this was any other triple, if this was triple blue or triple white, I think I would take it. Again, the safe pick is just going to be like taking the Dawnbreaker. But I think the Stalwart's good enough. What are people... Pick 5? A second Dragonfire Blade is stupid. That's not right, people. Oh, there's a Narset now, too. Man, more fixing being passed. I mean, this is coming together. I don't know what's going on, though. Another. I think that's actually worse than Rebuff. Or you know what? Oh, I guess I don't have many targets. The Monastery Messenger, actually, with the Dragonfire Blade is insane. And now that I have 2, I think that makes sense. Alright, Tranquil Cove, easy snap up. So, like, I want to cut the Dragonback Lancer. The Starry-Eyed Skyrider is just okay in this deck. Same thing with Bearer. I would love to cut the Unending Whispers, but they are okay with the Stalwart. Riverwalk Technique is good. Lightfoot Technique is also fine. How many dragons did I end up with? 4? Okay, so the Roiling Dragonstorm's not bad here. I think there might be 1 or 2 more lands we could actually end up wheeling as well if we get a little bit lucky. That's splashable if we want. I don't think the Humbling Elders are bad in this deck. I actually think this is a decent deck. It doesn't look like I have very much top end, but I have a few dragons, remember? And the double Dragonfire Blade does give us effective top end. I guess because I have double Dragonfire Blade, I should probably just run like the 4-mana 3/3 flyer. I should probably be running the Bearer of Glory, just as another random 2-drop since I don't have many of those. I still feel like I can... Well, maybe I can Focus the Mind, actually. Although, this also could be a 16-land deck. My curve's pretty low. "16 lands and throw in one of the Unending Whispers again. That's probably fine. Shave a Mountain. So that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4 red sources. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white, 7, 8, 9 blue. 9 blue, 8 white, 4 red. Probably want to go up like 1 more mountain. Go 8, 8. But we do need a lot of blue. We have a lot of individual single blue pip cards, but that's fine. Okay. I think this actually ended up pretty good. The double Dragonfire Blade, I think, is going to be what really carries us. Most frequently, it's going to be 3 to equip, because we're going to be equipping a monocolor creature. But if we ever get to equip up that 2/3 flyer, for example, or Narset, it'll only cost 1. Corey Hutch, 2 to equip. Alright, we're rank 16 going into this. Very easy keep. Remember, red is our splash. I only have, what, 2 mountains, and we have the Whisper, so a 3rd land of any variety. Perfect, we'll unlock our Appraiser at the very least. So we'll go with the Appraiser turn 3. I think. Actually, I guess a 3/3 on turn 3 is pretty good as well. Or I could play 2-drop plus tap land. But no, let's get the 3/3 online. And if it eats a removal spell, that's not the end of the world. eat up their turn. Then we go Sibsic plus Outpost. Sure, I'll take the tap land for now. It's actually better to play the Crag, because I might be discarding the Outpost, and they're both red-white anyways. I don't have any use for the black. Okay, that's a big boy. They did not mill themselves. Interesting. I guess we just play out a dragon. That's not right to not have milled. Very little downside, basically negligible, and if that Prowler dies, they might have lost a lot of +1/+1 counter value. Oh, God. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to give them a card, because Sirach is a must-kill card. Yeah. And then I think we're just going to Narset here and lose the Fortress Kingarden Island, draw 2 cards. The Prowler doesn't have Trample natively, so we can end up chumping it eventually. Okay, big boy. I assume they're going to make a... well, actually, 3/3 is not very good versus 2 3/4s. I could see them making a 7/7. Yeah. That's weaker versus any interaction, but... how many ways do I have to interact with a 7/7 in my deck? I didn't take the bounce effect, for example. Okay, so we go like this. This, discard the planes, draw 2. Yeah, Narset's putting in a ton of work already. I'm going to go wide, they're going to go tall. So let's see, I have Static Snare and Riverwalk Technique. I also have the tap down ability of the double Durgar Island Dragon, which can help me get in for a big turn. So I actually think I'm doing okay, despite them having... I mean, I assume I'm going to take 7 damage this turn. Oh, wow, okay. I like... well, I guess a 3/3 flyer, again, is not that relevant. What is the harmonized cost on this? 6? Gotta say, my mana is very pretty, though, with our 4 different non-basics. Alright, 4/3. More importantly, it has reach. Yep, I'm gonna take 7. Well, that's gonna be not terrible as well. It's awkward with Narset, however. There's the blade. Yeah, 5/6 flying vigilance, hexproof from mono colored's pretty good. Okay, Sage of the Fang. So 1/1/1 counter on the Intimidator doesn't really do much. Oh, shoot. I'm attacking into a 7/7 reach because I'm bad. Well, yeah. I can only pump once on the Bearer of Glory. Whoopsies. Maybe they get scared? They did get scared. Nice. Okay, so this would be 4 plus 2. Okay, so we just let the trade happen then for the 5/4. And now they have to think that I have something in my hand. That's kind of funny. My guess is that we're gonna fire off the bewilderment or bewildering here, and probably end up getting a bunch of effects that we are gonna use to win. This is not legendary, right? Nice. Oh, we didn't actually get the tricks I thought we needed. It's fine. Okay, there we go. So now we go Blade. 1, 2, 3. We go attack with all. Static Snare the 5/5 for 1 mana, and then we can pump with the Bearer of Glory as well. So this is basically over. They have to block with both their creatures. Oh, and they just took lethal by pumping. Okay, nice. Excellent. All right, good showcasing. Yeah, the blades are sick. So good. People need to stop passing them. All right, we're 1-0 now. Let's go on to the next. Successful first. Let's go to the next. Yeah, sounds totally reasonable. Good, even. We'll be on the draw, so as long as we can find a third land by turn 3, we'll get to appraise, but have a couple of 2-mana plays in the meantime, if not. All right. Do we want to go? I think I'm going to make a 2/3 here for starters. I think oftentimes you want to be making a 1/1 token, but in our deck, I don't really think that's as useful. Alright, turn 3 Sibsig, find a land. Don't find a land. Alright, so this is the 1/3 Death Touch, Mobilize 1, and Surveil 1. I do like that card. Oh, that card is disgusting. The beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. The beginning of your end step, if a creature died on your control this turn, each opponent sacks a creature of their choice. That is So absurd. Good news though, we did find the mountain for the Storm Brood here, so we get to kill that thing. That is a very hard card to beat. Yeah. Well, hopefully I can redraw my burn spell. It'd be pretty hot. Narset. I think we're just going to get the dragon here then. Sadly, I cannot attack into the 2/4. This is put a non-creature, non-land card. Alright, they played a 5-mana 4/3 draw card. And now their creatures are once again going to get bigger. A little bit greedy to attack with the Brigade, because then if I kill their Pack Beast, I get to hit them for, yeah, too much damage. Well, we will just beat them down with flyers if they never find any interaction, I guess. JK, interaction. Alright, destroy a creature, you get 2 red. So these tokens are going to die at end of turn, thankfully. Alright, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to Humble Elder, shrink their Pack Beast, double block like that, and then block 2 of the tokens. If they have the sack a creature +1/+1 card, that's a little bit annoying. Oh, that's also actually kind of annoying, but at least I do trade with their 3/4. So they're only going to be left with their, what will become a 4/6. Ah, I got a Bewildering here. It's unfortunate. Would have liked to develop out some more creatures, but... Oh yeah, and that's fantastic. Okay. So now I'd say we're actually sitting pretty good. None of those things trample. Okay, discard a card. Well, this is the last turn I would be able to exhale on their... Well, actually, no, this is fine. I can play a land, pass, Riverwalk Technique the Brigade. Yep, I'm going to take the 6. They're going to make a 2/1 and a 1/1, huh? Okay, that's pretty good. So go with exhale here. Attack for 2. Blade. Narset. Equip. Land. Discard the mentor or messenger and draw 3, I think is fine. Nice, good stuff. Now we'll chump the crocodile with the elder this turn. Hell, it might even be better for me to just hardcast the dragon. 5/4 flyer, gain 5, that also bounces my Dragonstorms pretty hot. Also, it's a 2-turn clock on them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go Sig into Stormbrood, I think. It doesn't matter since we'll be tapping out here anyways. Actually, I guess I don't want to return it to my hand. Oh, it's a must. Never mind. Well, still worth it to do this, I think. As even though we discarded the Dragonstorm, that way I just draw the 2 cards immediately that the Dragonstorm would have had anyways, right? Attacking with the 3/3. Well, at this point, I'm actually okay with them using a trick to kill my Narset if they have like another +3/+0 or whatever. Sure. Narset already did the work, and that card was just going to become more relevant if we just let it live, you know? Okay, so we just suit up our dragon and kill him in 2 turns. Actually, we have 9 cards left in deck. I could, in theory, kill them next turn. That works. That's pretty funny. Not easy to beat Siege, and well, we did so with kind of convincingly. Maybe not convincingly, but didn't feel too bad. The nice thing was they never really drew any removal. They just had creatures, so even though their creatures were getting problematic, we were able to keep up with them, especially with all the cards we were filtering through. Okay, I'm on the draw. Hand looks good. Decent enough. And it is a lot of humbling elders. It's gonna be better just to go monastery here. Have 3 mana on turn 3 guaranteed. Mardu no plays the first 3 turns is kind of crazy. War Effort is their first play. Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna Blade and suit up then. 4/3 hexproof from monocolor isn't bad. They must have kept a slow but powerful hand, huh? Oh, the multicolored removal spell. Well, the fact that they're using that on my Sig Appraiser is pretty great. Double top. Alright, found the land. I like making the 2/2 here in passing, actually, with the double humbling available. Sure. Wow, that is very aggressive. Alright, so let's go like this. Flash in. Shrink. What is going... Are they gonna static snare my Humbling Elder? My opponent is absurdly crazy. What on earth? That's insane. Okay, I'm not gonna complain, I guess. I think I just want to cash in for the 3 cards right now with the Blizzard. Damn, that is some very aggressive removal usage. That card's very good. So I'm gonna have to cast this now, sadly, which means they still get to hit me for 2. Yeah, 5 toughness is a problem. That's gonna be good. I guess we just make a 4/3. My opponent is crazy. Okay, I am taking a lot of damage here. I'm going to 5 by the looks of it. Okay, not attacking with the 2/2 makes more sense, certainly. Okay, take 9, I'm at 7. Sure. Still think I'm doing fine here, then. Go like this. This, drain for 2. Attack for... Oh, well, I probably can't attack right now, can I? No. Nice. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm wondering if I play out the blade. But I guess I hold it for double spell. Alright, I'm gonna take 5 this turn. Yeah, still doing fine. Especially if they bricked. So blade. Messenger. Drain for 2. Chumping? And then I'm going to Riverwalk Technique and tuck their Hellkite after they draw their card for the turn. Oh, you know what? If they lose the Mardu Devotee... Well, no, they might be holding a mountain in their hand, but they don't have double red currently. Nice, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I hit another blue source with this, I win. That does not work. Okay. So let's leave 2 hexproof creatures back just in case they can haste stuff. Nice. Ooh, yo, 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 yo. Scary. Is that 2 wins at rank 12? Just stuck? It's okay. As long as we're doing well, that's fine. This deck's pretty good. On the play, hand is pretty good. Turn 2 Bearer, turn 3 Mountain Stalwart, turn 4 Dragon Blade Equip or something on our Stalwart and attack for 5. That might just be game over if they can't deal with it. Alright, another Mardu. Okay, that's not a removal spell. So we get to go equipment, equip. I think I'm blocking here. The only thing that punishes me if they have the sacrifice a creature effect. Okay, 2 2/2s. Oh, that's a good draw. That lets me double spell this turn, so I like attacking. And now, given the opportunity, I'm certainly going to move the blade over to the Lancer. Alright, that's an efficient use of their mana. Ooh, and they have the Rakshasa. That is a aggressive attack, because this does not block. Which means I get to hit them for a guaranteed 5 here if I want to, and yeah, that is... So we have them pretty screwed here. Kill this. Messenger it back. Actually, you know what another play was? Was to play the Messenger, main phase the Humbling Elder, and then move the equipment to the Messenger for 1 mana. That might have been better. Because then the Messenger would have been hexproof. And just lethal by itself. Yeah, see? Well, I mean, they're still screwed here, but... Okay. Looking good. Yeah, this is why you don't pass this card. Just colorless goes into every single deck and completely hoses a lot of the times. Like, I don't even need to attack to win this turn because we can go unending for Harmonize 1 into the exhale they know I have to trigger. Oh, the blade is so freaking good, dude. Imagine getting 2 in a draft. Because that's where we are in life. But hey, if people want to keep passing me the blade, I guess I'll be a master of arms. Yeah, that hand is fantastic. Turn 1 Descendant. Okay, since I drew a third land, I'm going to play Island Pass and see if they put a 1/1 counter. Because if they don't make a 1/1 counter, we get to blow them out with the Humbling Elder. Oh, so sick. Oh, that is disgusting. Go Blade plus tap land now. Humbling Elder is really good versus Mardu, that's for sure. Okay, that's too much Mardu stuff. I think I'm just gonna equip this turn then. Makes it so they can't attack with anything but the Shock Brigade unless they have a pump effect. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's pretty good. And they have 3 spells in their hand. I'm a little bit away from casting the Blizzard, but that should also be fantastic versus them. Okay, so they get to return their Descendant. Let's see, Flurry is you get to tap a creature an opponent controls. So let's go Appraiser, and if we don't hit an untapped land, we might fall behind. Okay, that was the risk, because now I can't actually exhale this turn as well. Yeah, 1 mana, 4/3, draw a card. Alright, this is getting problematic for us. Missing that land last turn was huge. I would have been able to kill the bodyguard, and I would have been in a much more comfortable position. Because as it stands, they're going to set up for, like, Bearer of Glory, Mass Pump. And they still get to have an okay attack here. Yeah. Well, I guess they're letting me trade with the Bearer of Glory, or eat the Bearer of Glory, so that's good. That's also going to be really good. Yeah, once more, just looking for an untapped land. Okay, nice. Now we get to go land. Molten the tap doo-doo. Say go. If they attack with 4 or more creatures, we'll get to cast the Static Snare for 1 mana. Just need to buy ourselves 1 or 2 more turns. Okay. Yeah, ship it. Take 6, go to 5. Now we go for the Bewildering. Okay. Excellent. Lock here, Bewilder, take no damage, eat their 4/3. And that is hot stuff. All right. Good, 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 good. 5/4 flying, gain 6, also gain 5 also looks great here. Stabilization starting. Oh my god, this card is one of the best. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have death touch. When it enters, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat and whatnot. Okay. So I have to do all trading here. I believe this card is also bugged, where it gives your opponent an extra untap or something right now. Yeah, see. Oh wait, no, that's right. That was their second combat. But it did give them a second untap as well, didn't it? So let's see. I need to draw... Oh, I have a few outs. Okay, Riverwalk does work. Debating if I want to make a 2/2 here. How many lands are left in my deck? 6? So I probably have to hold the dragon. If they drew a land this turn, I think we're pretty far ahead. Because we need to hold the dragon to bounce our Dragonstorm. Oh, nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know they're drawing the Shock Brigade next turn, so... And we just need to make creatures here. This has Vigilance. And now we move one of the blades over. Oh man, that's probably one of their best draws. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. That's huge. So we put him on a 2-turn clock here. Tap down their Shock Brigade. Oh yeah, and Elder was a good draw too. And now they're just dead in the air. Yeah, baby! Let's freaking go! All-out attack is... yeah. Our all-out assault is disgusting. Man, we have beaten some very, very powerful cards so far. Whew, 5-0. Crushing it. Okay, got good mana. A little bit of a dirtle hand, but Jeskai, or Humbling Elder, pretty good. Sultai, scary. Sultai is my most winning, excuse me, clan. My winningest clan. Defender 4/4. I am a-okay with that. So, if and when we do play Narset early-ish, we're not going to be drawing cards with her anytime soon. We just have too much stuff to do. Oh, okay. Got a little bit of multicolor going on here. I do enjoy seeing them paying 3 to activate that for the turn. Whoa, Boulderborn Dragon too. Okay. Interesting. Let's go Starry Eye plus Exhale on the Dragon. So I don't have many tokens in my deck, but this does give a different attacker flying as well. It's not like it's just a 1/3 flyer in our deck, you know? Alright, that's fine. That's very good. Let's get the Island Dragon online right now while they only have 5 mana. They missed a land last turn, so if I could just suit up the Blade on the Dragon, it's basically going to be untouchable. Oh, Lion Weight would have been able to target it. Card's power, but I guess they would have needed something big in their graveyard. Well, how about a Vigilance Reach Death Touch creature? But funny thing is, well, actually, this is just a better play this turn, getting the Quarry Mountain Stalwart online, huh? I was going to say the Humbling Elder on the Sniper is real good for us. I think with Jeskai, or not with Jeskai, with Narset, my plan is to take the land here. So next turn, Blade, equip the Dragon, attack. They block with Sniper, I flash out Elder, trigger our Stalwart. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So if I draw one more untapped land next turn, I'll also get to Narset and draw a million cards. Not quite. But the Unending is still going to be good with the Narset in a turn or two anyways. Oh, auto tapper. I should not have tapped my blue source. I guess it's not a big deal. So they do get to hit me this turn. With the Boulderborn at least, which surveils. Hopefully they don't have like the Sultai Wrath that kills everything, it kills all non-land permanents or something, and then draws them a million cards. Oh, Breaching Dragonstorm. And they wanted the globe. Okay. Interesting. That's kind of terrifying. Maybe they needed a white source. Yeah, I'm fine with a double block. I think this is a fine equip. I don't really care if they kill the Narset. Or at least, I wasn't planning on using her ability this turn anyways. So presumably they're going to play another dragon this turn, bounce their Storm. What's our best draw? Our other Dragonfire Blade, maybe? Or Monastery Messenger getting back our river, whatever, non-creature spell counter would be really good too. Okay, I'm gonna block their 3/3. Vigilance. Do they have the Wrath? It would draw like 15 cards or something. Oh, okay. River Regent, bounce my blade. Kills the Starry-Eyed Skyrider. Yeah, that's good. And then they bounce the Narset too. Gotcha. Now they can Dragon Hunt, kill my Stalwart. Discarding a Gold Keeper, which can give their Nest Guard flying and stuff. Good turn. Okay. So let's see. Well, let's get aggressive. Let's tap and draw. Put him to 3 if I attack with everything. Trade, block. Yeah, okay. Put him to 3. And then I think I will discard this and draw 3 fresh cards. Okay, there's the Messenger too. So now I can Messenger back on top and then Unending Whisper to draw the card immediately. 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So 3, 1, 2, 3, draw, yeah. Okay, GL on the spin. Ah, they hit another Boulderborn Dragon, so that's going to be a 4/4. Really hard for them to attack, however, since if I move the blade over, I have 3 different lethal creatures. Actually, we can go Messenger into discard the 2 planes. Draw the Riverwalk. I don't think I have any more ways to do direct damage to them. See, I think I just counter this now. Them having 4 flyers is really annoying. I think this is Li Shi Tian, for the record. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna make the play. So maybe they have a way to get rid of the blade again for a turn? Or maybe that was desperation. I guess it could just be like a hard removal spell for the blade. Ah, they had the lion weight. One of the multicolored weight. Was that the second lion weight? It was, okay. Fair enough. Whoa, that's interesting. Does that mean I can just all-out attack? Because the only creature that would be able to kill anything then would be the meringue. And I would get to eat... Well, I guess I wouldn't get to eat that many creatures, would I? I think we equip like that and pass. The thing is, I probably just fire off the draw 3 here, end of turn, which kind of sucks. Because it would be really good as a trick, but we have too many good cards to draw to. We have another Durgar Island to tap down. We have a Static Snare. We have another Blade. We have a Storm Brood. Alright. Sniper is now a 3/3 flying, vigilance, death touch, reach. They should attack with the sniper too, right? Huh. Yeah, I fire this off. Okay. I guess it makes sense to attack with this. Then do this for 4. So that we gain 1 mana off of it. Okay, I only have 5 cards left in my deck. I don't know if I can actually win in time. I don't think I can. I think I'm going to deck out. Because... Oh, wait, no, I have the Stormbrood, but I have to target ground creatures with that. And they... Well, I guess they might eventually pop their Sultai Monument once they run out of things to do. Speaking of. And I think that might kill us. So I take 3 this turn. Wow, still not attacking with the Dragon Sniper is kind of silly. Oh wait, my thing is wrong. It's, I think it says I have another 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait. So I have 2 lands left in the deck still. Okay, they do have another thing to go tutor for, apparently. Yeah, I don't think I can win. I think I'm going to deck out here. Because if I do start killing my own ground creatures, they're going to be able to start attacking in the air. Okay. Oh, ooh. They could actually... they still have 5 cards in their deck. I don't think they're going to deck out before I do. Oh, they discarded their dragon. So they might have a bunch of lands in hand then. But every single one of their creatures fly. This is a wild game. Yeah. Gotta make the trade. And another freaking wildling. Ugh. Okay. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so I'm dead next turn in the air. Okay, sniper down. Oh. Yeah, that'll kill us. Because that was the one that I needed to keep, I think. Because my tap draw a card will eventually deck me out. I think it's all ogre, friends. Though he could activate. Yeah, that draws a card. But this doesn't work, right? After you do... This doesn't work, does it? Can I just tap down all of their creatures? I don't think I can. But maybe I can. Yeah, you deck out before the Omen gets to resolve. That's what I was talking about. I needed to have drawn it when I still had a few cards left in my hand and tap down all of their flyers. Wow, cool game. There must have been a better way for me to play it. Maybe on the turn that I cast the Blizzard, I should have attacked, like I said, and eaten a few of their creatures. I was scared about the crackback, but they would have had to trade. I think that might have been the game or the turn that I lost it. I would have lost one creature to attacking with the Blizzard, but I think I would have eaten 2 others, or 3 maybe. Good beats. Okay, 5-1. On to the next. Alright, crazy slog of a last game. Oof. Probably could have played a little bit slower and maybe decked the opponent out? I don't know. This is a pretty good looking opener here. Man, we just have so much card draw in this deck too. In fact, a ton of our creatures draw cards. 3 Appraisers, the Narset, the Dragons kind of draw cards if you think about it. Certainly draw extra cards with Dragons when I have the Roiling. Again, if there's one lesson you learn from this draft, don't pass this card. It's just too good. Opponent with a big mulligan decision, apparently. All right, hands have been kept. And they've got some whispers of their own. I could probably whisper there instead of blade, I suppose. I don't really need to find anything specific yet, though. Uh-oh. What does this one do? Whenever you cast your second spell, copy it, then exile a spell you cast with 4 time counters. Alright, so I want to go find some removal before they can go too far off with the Taigum. Okay, here we go. Rally the Monastery is now on suspend. Yikes. We drew a removal spell for Taigum, but not the one we want. These have prowess too? Okay. I'm not going to snare the Taigum quite yet. But we'll see how punished I get. Okay, so no double spell this turn. And let's see, if I attack with all, we can stasis for 2. Well, I guess... I guess I just attack like this and stasis Taigum for 3. Okay. Tiger. That would have been a good one with Taigum. Into Adept, effectively drawing a card. Nice. And then they can poke in for 1 unblockable, sure. That's a good draw. I think here I'm going to get a little bit greedy and try to find a land, however. Good. I mean, I guess I kind of need to kill their Adept here. Which sucks, because I would really like to equip the blade to my Skyrider and start beating down, but I don't have that luxury quite yet. Alright, that's fine. Just making a 4/5 flying vigilance with mono-colored hexproof is good too. Maybe they sniffed out me having another Humbling Elder because of priority. Oh, they wanted the unending off of it, right? That makes sense. Sure. Okay, I mean, I think we're just gonna go like this. Make a 4/5 flying vigilant mono-color hexproof, like I said. Alright, the rally is off of suspend. So they made their monk unblockable before the spell's resolved. Okay, now what? More prowess triggers. So this is unblockable. But what I can do is flash out the Elder. I can't eat their Tiger, but I can bounce off it and not take any damage from it. Okay, that was a great draw. So none of these are dragons, right? So I have to main phase it. We want to do this to the mana dork that can shoot flyers. It's a close one here. Ah, that has reach. And the turtle. So they have to go like turtle attack for 1 unblockable pass. But any way to deal with the 1/3 wins. So I guess I just attack for 4 here. Narset. Draw a card. Well, that's a really good card here, but I can't... Well, it's good and it's bad, right? It's actually only good if the game goes for another turn. You know what? I wonder, maybe I should have moved the blade over to the Skyrider, because then the Skyrider presents itself as 2 lethal flyers. Whereas if they kill the Skyrider, I only have the messenger in the air, which the sharpshooter can block, you know? Uh-oh. Pre-combat spells is not a good sign. Whoa, do they have lethal? Turtle's not unblockable. Huh. They can make their 2/2 unblockable, which they didn't. I'm okay if they... They could have made the 2/2 prowess unblockable, that is to say. Okay. So what can they do for a single blue/red? Nice. Whew. Oh, Skyrider did some work there at the end, my lordy. All right, we've got ourselves 6 wins, 1 loss. Let's get that trophy, baby. A little bit of humble pie here. Is this good? Not really. It might be keepable, though. It's probably fine to keep on the draw. This is bad versus a slower deck. This is good versus a faster deck. Okay. Praiser was always gonna be good. I don't like seeing Teamer Devotee. Because if they are on Teamer, then it would have been good to have a faster start, but I guess 2-mana 3/3 might have been able to stop us anyways. Oh god, they've got the Warden of the Grove. Alright. Gotta find some removal for that quickly. I need to take the land, which sucks. Oh boy. So, I can make that a 5/5, flying vigilance. That's a lot better than their native 3/3. Yeah, we're looking pretty dead here. Yeah, I assume they're on like 4 or 5 colored dragons. I mean, 5 mana, 6/6 flying, gain 3. Yeah, it just... Leaving the Warden on the Grove on the battlefield is just a recipe for death. I mean, this is just already over. Yikes. Pretty sick. Like, besides the Warden of the Grove, they didn't do anything. Except I didn't even do anything worse, if that makes sense. They didn't do anything, I did less. Besides the Warden, right? Once they have the Warden stake, I mean, obviously it's just game over, but... if I keep the Riverwalk, I eventually get there, but it just bounces the Warden, and they've already played out the Boulder as a 5/5 flying dragon, which still kills us, so... I guess it came down to the mulligan. I probably just needed to mulligan that hand. Alright, 6-2, final boss. We'll be on the play, and hand looks pretty good. Turn 1 Monastery, turn 2 Outpost cycle, or I could hold... Actually, I could hold it for Narset, but I guess it really depends on what else we draw. Odds are we're still going to cast the Whisper here on turn 2. And we'll be fighting against a Mardu aggro deck. I take that back. They played a Bivouac, which is very far away from Mardu, since that adds 2 colors that Mardu is not. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, they're souping. Sure. Let's just keep appraising. I'm going to take the blade this time. Next turn I can go Narset Blade and equip the blade to Narset immediately. Damn, they've got a lot of lands too. Geez, seriously? Okay, well, they got me there. Attacking and trading creatures off makes my stasis snare worse, or whatever, static snare worse, but... Remember, I do have a second blade in the deck. Ah, they got the cutter, so presumably they... Oh, are they not going to equip me? I was going to say. Presumably they either double spell or they're just going to equip there. I mean, at this point, we're just going to push. We still have the snare. Okay. That's pretty good. They got to double spell and make a token off of it. Very nice. This does hit artifacts, so I could hit the cutter if I want to. Though here, we're definitely just going to play out the dragon now with our 6th land. Have on a 2-turn clock, because I can Fortress Kinguard and make a token. And the token automatically gains flying. Exhalers, sure. Well, they have no cards in their hand, so we don't even need to bother static snaring the cutter anyways. So it's make a token here, whisper. Yeah, nice. And back to a 2-turn clock with that draw as well. Land is game over, my friend. Oh, whoops, I meant to equip the flyer there. Same damage, but we want to protect the flyer. And that will be that. GG's. Okay, well, that game wasn't too difficult. Both losses we got kind of wrecked on. Was I rank 12 to start this draft? Feels like I was the same rank. In any case, 7 wins. I'm on a bit of a heater here. That's 4 or 5 drafts in a row I've trophied. I think I've definitely solved the format. And by that I mean we're just running well. But no, truthfully, what has been working is staying 2 colors and my minor splash of a third, right? Ideally, you're going 2 colors together that could lead into 2 different archetypes, right? So say like red-white base, and then you can pivot into some black cards or pivot into some blue cards. You don't really want to go like white-blue, and then you don't have access to anything more than red. But 2 color with a minor splash has been really, really nice. And yeah, running hot. So good stuff. We'll see you back next time, friends. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.